Lawmakers in Germany say they've agreed to push ahead with a new immigration deal by the end of the year. The latest compromise makes it easier for police to expel some migrants who turn up at Germany's southern border and ditches proposed so-called transit centers. This deal comes after nearly 3 weeks of wrangling, which brought German Chancellor Angela Merkel's coalition government close to collapse. Anna Noryskiewicz, a CBS News journalist, is covering this in Berlin. Angela Merkel's legacy has long been her immigration policy. She wanted free movement across Europe's borders. So why did she agree to do this new compromise?
She was under a lot of pressure by her Interior Minister, Horst Seehofer, who was at the beginning, or 3 weeks ago, threatening her to actually use his authority over the federal police and start sending migrants back. This is absolutely what she didn't want. So that's why when she went to the EU summit in Brussels last week, she said, we need to find a bilateral agreement with other European nations in order not to burden the main ports of arrival like Greece, Spain and Italy. So at last she decided, together with Horst Seehofer and the Social Democrats, which form together the coalition government, they decided not to act unilaterally, not to act unilaterally, but actually try to find a solution and work on this together.
So Anna, what exactly did she agree to do in this new deal?
So they agreed to have general, tougher immigration laws, to have stricter controls at the border with Austria and Germany, and also to make this process quicker, the whole asylum process, which is bad for family reunification that was now discussed in Germany a long time. But basically, they want to make sure, they want to have stronger vetting, and want to see who is coming into the country. And Angela Merkel was very much against Horst Seehofer's idea to set up so-called transit centers at the German-Austrian border. Now they agreed to have sort of transit processing centers also located at the German-Austrian border, but at the airport in Munich.
Everybody wants to see the effect of this. How will this change the way migrants and refugees travel through Europe, especially at that German-Austrian border?
It will be much tougher to process. It would be much tougher for them to actually enter Germany now, because, as I said, they wanted a much tougher vetting, and they actually want to see who is coming into the country. So, and also in terms of family reunification, this is going to be very tough for people who, for instance, want to come from Syria to Germany to reunite with their family. It might take longer, but at the same time, what the SPD, the Social Democrats, together with Merkel and Seehofer agreed on now is that they actually want to have a much quicker asylum process. So this is here's the question: how they're going to put this into practice. But what we can expect is definitely that it will be much tougher for refugees and migrants to come to Germany.
What's been the public reaction to all of this?
So the public reaction has been rather negative because the whole past 3 weeks were in Germany mainly about the asylum debate, and people are saying this has been so challenging, not only for Germany, but for the whole European Union, the whole asylum issue. And we're forgetting now domestic politics. And also people, human rights activists are saying, while Germany is debating about how to reform the immigration policy, we still have people drowning and dying in the Mediterranean Sea. So the reaction in Germany is rather bad.
Germany, Austria, and Italy are all set to hold talks next week on how to shut down that Mediterranean route, where, as you mentioned, a lot of people are coming over and dying on the way over. What can we expect from that meeting?
Well, we can expect that Italy, for instance, is saying that they can't take any more migrants in. They can't handle this flow of migration. So what we can expect is that they will try to find a bilateral agreement on how countries, Western European countries, and for instance, for especially Germany, how they can support the ports of arrivals financially, just like they did with Turkey, the EU together with Turkey. So I'm pretty sure they will agree on a plan to how to financially support and logistically support the ports of arrivals.
Noryskiewicz in Berlin, thank you very much.